What's up, my beautiful people? What's up, man? It's your boy Emelio Gambino. Live, baby. I'm live. I'm back at it. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's time for the 1 hour blast. All right. This is basically when I go live and I talk to y'all for a good 1 hour. All right. I talk to y'all about what's going on in my life, and we just talk about what's going on in the world. So if y'all do chime in, I'm gonna interact with y'all, all right? Why not? All right, so it's the 1 hour blast. All right, so thank y'all. Before I begin, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I appreciate it. Also, leave a comment and let me know what you think. All right? All right. So, today's date is October 14th, 2025. It is a Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday, or if you want to be nasty, Titty Tuesday. And thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. All right, so as usual, when I get started, I like to talk about what's been going on with me in my life. All right, so just came back from Philadelphia. Shout out to Philadelphia. Landed at the airport. Got videos up on my channel. You could check them out. All right. Rented a Buick Encore. It was a pretty nice SUV. Not gonna lie, it was nice. Not something I would buy, but a nice little crossover type of SUV. All right. Got on the road, drove to New Jersey, Atlantic City. Shout out to Jersey, Atlantic City. Stayed at 2 different hotels. Shout out to the Golden Nugget Resort. Got video of that with the room. It's a nice casino resort. You can gamble in there, etc. Nice restaurants. And also shout out to the Legacy Resort. That building has potential, all right? The building was built in 1923 or 9, some shit. So it needs a lot of work, but it has potential. And you can see that it probably was a great looking building back in the day. But whoever owns it has not been taking care of the building. So they definitely dropped the ball on that. But I'm still going to give it some love and a shout out. We stayed there. You can check out the videos of that. Of the room, etc. It's up on my channel. All right. Ate at a couple of different places. Food was good. As you know, I'm bulking, but we'll get to that. Shout out to Retro Fitness. Like that gym. All right. Shout out to Ade. Ade, we met up with Ade and we trained out there. I trained for 2 days. They trained with us for 1. I got pictures and video up. I'm going to put some more pictures and video up of that. So shout out to him for joining us on our training, me and Simbi. And we had a good time training back, legs, arms. We trained the whole body. So I'm going to put some video up of that. There's video already up, but I'm going to put more video up of it. And we also went to see Mr. Michael. Shout out to Mr. Michael. He lives in the Chelsea apartments. Simbi's such a nice person, such a sweet person. Bought Mr. Michael furniture and TV, appliances. Such a nice person, man. She really is a blessing. A nice person, man. A person who believes in treating people nicely, taking care of people. She's very, she has more emotion than me. I'm not gonna say she's very emotional, but she has more emotion than me. She has empathy and sympathy for people more than me. So she does balance me out in that regard. So shout out to her. and just a good person, a blessing, man. So happy I know her, happy I rock with her, you know what I'm saying? So got some pictures and video of that and more to come. All right. Other than that, the trip overall was okay. The weather was terrible. It must have been a tropical storm or northeastern approaching, because the weather was terrible. Rain and just wetness and windiness. It was just terrible weather conditions. So I'm happy I'm out of there and then back here in nice sunny Hinesville. As you can see, it is sunny and warm, thank goodness. It was raining here, so I'm not going to act like it was just raining up there and no rain down here. But the difference is temperature. All right. Right now down here, it's probably about low 80s, high 70s up there. I'm pretty sure it is not. All right. I am pretty sure it is not. And you know, since we live, we could look at the weather report right now. All right, so I put in Atlantic City weather. All right. This is the beautiful thing about live, is that as we talk, we can show the receipts. All right. So Atlantic City, New Jersey, right now, y'all. This is Atlantic City, New Jersey right now. 61 degrees. Okay, feels like 50 what? What did it say? Feels like what? Feels like 59. Humidity 82%. Wind 15 miles per hour. All right, so there it is. All right, that's the weather right now. Okay. So let's look at Hinesville. All right, that's where I'm at right now. Okay. 83 degrees. Feels like 83 degrees. So 61 degrees, 83 degrees, okay? That's a big difference. All right, about 20 degrees warmer. So I like it warm. I'm not a fan of the cold weather. But anyway, still shout out to New Jersey, Atlantic City. Shout out to Hinesville. All right. So we got that out the picture. Now. Let's talk about the money. So let me go to my Robinhood, see what's been shaking. Oh, Lord. So today was not a good day. Okay, so as far as my investing goes, today was down 0.44%. Roth IRA was down 0.37%. Okay, so dollar-wise, the 0.44 means today down $47.37. Okay, there's the receipt. Okay, there's the receipt. All right. The Roth. Which was down, what is that, $33 or $34? Okay. There's the receipt for that. So not a good day today as far as making money on my Robinhood. Okay. Let's go to Stash. Let's see what's going on with Stash today. So today just wasn't a good day as far as making money in the marketplace. My Stash account is sitting at a $10,000, 592. Okay. As you can see, it just wasn't a good day in the market. Okay. Last but not least, we'll look at one more. This is Fundrise. I recommend people to download Fundrise. Fundrise is an app for real estate, okay? It's a real estate app, and it doesn't just have real estate for private homes, okay? You can do commercial, you could do home builder finance, preferred quality, real estate debit. It's just a whole bunch of different things you can do on there. Okay. I like it a lot. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, it's cool, man. Y'all need to go ahead and download it. It's called Fundrise, okay? Fundrise. Really cool. So today, just not a good day as far as the market is concerned. Just sucks. All right, so this is where I'm at on my Fundrise account. I don't know, man. Market is just not good today. Also, what's going on in the government might be affecting why the market is so messed up today. So we could just go ahead and go right into it. As far as the money's concerned, hey man, the government shut down. All right. What is going on with the government shutdown? Okay. So this is according to CBS News. Government shutdown live updates as Senate plans 8th vote to reopen government. All right. What to know on day 14 of the government shutdown? Democrats and Republicans remain locked in a stalemate over how to reopen the government on day 14 of the shutdown, with another vote expected Tuesday evening. Tuesday evening, all right. That is today. So they're going to vote today, y'all. Okay? Hopefully, they get this shit taken care of, okay? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that does not like working for free. Okay? We have TSA people working for free. We have a lot of individuals in the prisons furloughed. All right, military soldiers. We don't need the military soldiers working for free. We have a lot of government workers working for free. All right, doctors, nurses, therapists, etc. All these individuals that work on military bases at the hospitals, they're not all soldiers. Some of them are federal employees and they're working for free. Post office individuals. All right. There's a lot of people working for free. Okay. A lot of people losing their jobs as well. So we need to make sure that, number one, we're saving our money and investing our money properly, because there will always be a day. We don't know when the day will come, but there will be a day when the government will shut down or a tragedy will happen, and you need to make sure you have money saved to take care of fucking business, right? So when this happens, you're like, woo, thank goodness I got about 30,000 in the little stash. I could survive. Some people ain't been saving shit. Now, stuff like this happens. Oh my God, what am I going to do? See, you have your own self to blame because you didn't plan properly for a rainy day. All right. I know it's fucked up, the government shut down. I get it, but hey man, you also should be planning properly. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. We just got people walking around. This is live, y'all. So, let's see. Well, they ain't making no noise. As you can see, right? They in there right now, and you know, they looking busy. I don't know if they really busy or not, right? But they looking busy. Everybody's in there. They all suited and booted and shit, talking amongst each other, right? This is live. And they're like, you know, are we going to pass the bill this time or not pass the bill this time? Look at that. People was like, can we just get it together? All right. That's how it looks. It's just like, can we just get this shit together, man? I don't know, y'all. All right. The Senate returned to Washington and will vote for an 8th time on advancing a House-passed measure to fund the government at 5:30 p.m. Okay? So at 5:30 p.m., y'all, it says it right there, 5:30 p.m., we're going to find out what's up. It's 4:30, 4:40. All right? So we're going to find out if it's a thumbs up or if it's a thumbs down. Okay, we're going to find out. Hopefully, it's a thumbs up so people can start getting paid and making money, and things will get back to normal. Okay? So that's a little bit of the money and a little bit of the government shutdown news. I want to get into let's see here. I wanted to see why Netflix was down today. So Netflix was down 0.49% today. So I want to see what was the reason behind it. Netflix and Spotify partner to bring podcasts by The Ringer to the video platform. Okay. Key points. Spotify announced Tuesday that it's partnering with Netflix to bring video podcasts to the streaming platform. Spotify said the move is the next step in evolving the company into a multimedia experience. The move comes as media companies capitalize on the popularity of video podcasts. All right. So Spotify had went up let's see, 4.49, while Netflix went down, which is weird because if it's a big deal for both companies, why would one benefit and the other not, right? So there it is right there. So as you can see, Spotify went up 4.49, Netflix went down today. And this is from CNBC.com. All right. So shout out to them, Spotify. Shout out to Netflix and Spotify. Okay, so I don't have Spotify. I have NVIDIA, but that's what's up. Shout out to Spotify and shout out to Netflix. Let me see, Spotify. So right now, Spotify is $688 for one stock. That is a lot of money. The last month has been a struggling month. It's been down $11. So this might actually be a good time to maybe get involved into some Spotify, right? So why not, right? So I just bought $10 of Spotify stock just to have it, hold that for a while until I make a bigger investment in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. All right. So let's get into some sports. I like sports. Do you all like sports? I like sports. Let's see. Let's go to football. Let's see football scores. All right. So that Sunday night game, the Chiefs and the Lions. I believe I had, yeah. So I made a bet. I bet on that game. I had bet the Lions to win the game. The Lions lost. I have not been doing good with my bets lately, man. I have not been picking the right teams. So the Lions lost 17-30. That was crazy. The Falcons beat the Bills 24-14. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, excuse me. This damn phone. I apologize. So yeah, the Bears beat the Commanders 25-24. I didn't see that coming either. That was pretty good. That game was good. Packers beat the Bengals 27-18. I could see that. Buccaneers beat the 49ers 30-19. Didn't think it was going to be such a blowout. Raiders beat the Titans 20-10. I saw that. The Steelers beat the Browns 23-9. Saw that. Patriots beat the Saints 25-19. I didn't know who to go with that. Cowboys lost to the Panthers 30-27. That was crazy. Colts won 31-27 over the Cardinals. Saw that. The Rams beat the Ravens 17-3. What the hell? I didn't see that game. Chargers beat the Dolphins. I saw that coming. Seahawks beat the Jaguars. So I bet on this game. I bet the Seahawks was going to beat the Jaguars. They did. Broncos beat the Jets. I'm going to do a story on that. And then the Giants beat the Eagles. I did a story on that already. 34-17. All right. So that's a couple of scores right there. For football, see the standings. Wow, the Patriots is 4-2. While the Bills is 4-2, Dolphins 1-5. The Jets is 0-6. Trash. Trash. Steelers is 4-1. Bengals 2-4. Ravens 1-5. Browns 1-5. Shout out to the Steelers. I picked the Ravens to win this division. My pick is off. Back to the Patriots and Bills. I picked the Bills to win this division. Time for first. Colts is 5-1. Jaguars 4-2. Texans 2-3. Titans 1-5. I believe I picked the Titans. I picked the Texans to win this division. Not looking good. So we got the Chargers 4-2, Broncos 4-2, Chiefs 3-3, Raiders 2-4. I picked the Chiefs to win this division. I did. Okay. Let's look at the NFC. Eagles 4-2, Commanders 3-3, Cowboys 2-3, Giants 2-4. I picked the Eagles. Matter of fact, I did pick the Eagles, and I picked the Cowboys and the Commanders to make the playoffs. I did. NFC North. Packers 3-1, Lions 4-2, Vikings 3-2, Bears 3-2. I picked the Lions to win this division. I did. Buccaneers 5-1. Falcons 3-2. Panthers 3-3. Saints 1-5. I picked the Buccaneers to win the division. Rams 4-2. 49ers 4-2. Seahawks 4-2. Cardinals 2-4. If my memory is correct, I think I picked the Rams. And not bad, not bad. Football season this year has been really surprising. The teams that you think is supposed to be good or not, the teams that are not good. You know, it's very unpredictable. I know we try to say it is predictable, but it's not. You never know. Do I believe sports is rigged? No, I don't. I know there's that theory out there. Oh, it's rigged. I don't believe it is, right? So people play hard. Yeah, there's big money that's being bet out there. But, you know, you either win the money or you lose the money. There's millionaires who lose millions, and then there's millionaires who win millions. So the sport is the sport. That's it. I know you have a couple of people who play in the sport who got caught gambling while they playing. That's stupid as fuck. You already making millions of dollars. Don't jeopardize your fucking guaranteed money for money that you don't know. That's fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Pete Rose type shit, God rest his soul. Porter, what's his name? Junior, not the other Porter. He was playing basketball and he would bet on his own team or how many points he get. Like, what are you doing, fam? You already making like what, 2 mil, 3 mil? That's good. Only a small percentage of people make that, and you out here doing dumbass shit. Like, what the fuck you doing, dog? Now you caught up. You gotta pay shit. You kicked out the league and you locked up. Anyway, on the baseball, so the Mariners are beating the Blue Jays 2-0. Seattle Mariners. That shit is crazy. Who would have thought? Only people in Seattle. Who would have thought? And then you got the Dodgers leading their series 1-0. They won the last game 2-1. They play tonight at 8:08 p.m. I'm just now really starting to get back into basketball, so I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, talk about it like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't. But it's getting back exciting, I'll tell you that. We got the NBA season coming through. The NBA season, let's see when the season starts. I haven't made my video yet. I got to make my video. Tuesday, October 21st is when the season starts. October 21st. All right. So I need to go ahead and start making my picks and my predictions as far as who's going to win the championship, who's playing in the championship, MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. I even maybe doing scoring title. I might just throw that shit in there as well. Fuck it, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'll do that. Oh, Lord. But other than that, that's it for sports. Let's see. We could talk about social media. Let's see. Social media. I love social media. So this is I like animals, man. I don't know if y'all like animals. I like animals. Let's see. So this is cute here. So it's a donkey wanting some attention from its owner. Looks like the man is trying to fix a tractor, but the donkey just wants some love and affection. I love animals, man. Animals are so innocent and they love you unconditionally, right? They appreciate the little things. They love you. They just want you to pet them and be there for them, hug them, and kiss them and feed them. That's all they want. Attention, right? And it's the best in the world, man. Now, if you can get that type of love from a human being, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a good person. But most people, they're not going to do that, right? Humans are selfish. Human beings love conditionally, all right, on their terms, or how much money you have, or if you look a certain type of way, your body got to be this, and you can't smoke, and you need to go to church, and you need to be a Christian, and I need you at this height. It's a condition, all right? With pets, you could be homeless, you could be poor, you could be broke, you could be sleeping outside. Their loyalty and their unconditional love is just, it's just something you just won't receive from a human being at all. At all. And I'm a human being. And I know I'm never going to give that type of unconditional love. All right? I'm very realistic with myself. I'm very logical with myself. I'm not going to just say shit just to make you feel good and appease you. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tell the truth. All right? So here's a donkey. Like I said, he wants some attention from his owner. And as you can see, my man trying to fix the tractor. And, you know, he's like, hey, dad. Hey, human dad. You know, rub me, pet me. Just give me some attention. I love it, man. It's just such a beautiful thing. Look how he just petting him. Hey, he's like, hey, human dad. What you got going on? Just rub on me. Thank you. I love that shit, man. I love it. So, what do we have here? Now, you know, I like to give credit to the people, their channel. That was Lad Bible. Okay, Lad Bible. That was the one that we looked at with the animal. So shout out to Lad Bible. This next one is from Black Media Page. All right, so a New Orleans congregation gifts pastor a brand new Mercedes-Benz for his anniversary. All right. Black Media says, have you ever given your pastor something like this? Okay, that's what it says right there. Have you ever given your pastor something like this? Okay. We're going to say no. Fuck no. I'm not giving you shit. Fuck out of here. For what? This is fucking stupid. So they donated all this money to give their pastor a new Mercedes Benz. Let's hear the shenanigans. Let's hear the dumb shit.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. 30 anniversary. Oh, yeah, for real.
Let's start it over.
All right, Pastor. That thing look good. Pastor.
So we got, I don't know what church this is. I don't go to church, but y'all giving this man a fucking Mercedes Benz. This is not what the church is supposed to be about, man. See, the church done got commercialized. The church done lost its true meaning on what the fuck is supposed to be going on in church, man. All right. The church is about the community. That's what it's about, man. You have a church in the community, and the church is supposed to bring the community together to build the fucking community, all right? The pastor's there to preach and teach what's in the Bible, right? In the Bible. People come to church, and then the pastor he reads the Bible, he'll interpretate it, and then he gives it to you on what you're supposed to be doing, the vision from God and Jesus, and how you're supposed to live the life righteously so you go to heaven, and then also bring the community together so the community all sees the same vision, and in that way the community can build and thrive. Everyone is loving thy neighbor like you're supposed to. We building businesses, the dollars flowing through the community. Everybody's trending in the upward direction. And, you know, we're teaching the children. We're building schools. That's what the fuck is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. You taking care of the church, you take care of the pastor. I get all that, man. But a fucking Mercedes, man. Like, did he really need a Mercedes? I don't know. I don't know if he had mad cars or no cars. I don't know. But that's something that I won't give my pastor, no goddamn Mercedes. For what? Because it's his anniversary, it's his birthday? I don't know. I think that's a little bit extreme. You know, hopefully the community is thriving that this church is in. Hopefully a lot of people in his church are thriving, and there's nobody that's poor or coming in there looking for help paying bills, and then meanwhile y'all giving money to the pastor who already got bread. Y'all supposed to be helping the less fortunate. But shout out to the Black Media page. All right. Listen, that's just my observation, man. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. All right, let's see what else is going on. All right. Spiritual World. All right, shout out to Spiritual World. Let's see what Spiritual World is saying here. Kim Kardashian Skims drops new underwear collection featuring fox hair, the ultimate bush. All right. Shout out to Kim Kardashian. Shout out to Skims. I'm guessing this is a company that sells, I don't know what they sell. The ultimate bush? I don't fucking know. What is that? Collection featuring fox hair, the ultimate bush? I don't know. Is she selling hair? I guess so. That's her right there. You see it right there. Spiritual World says, shout out to Kimmy and Skims. Fox hair. All right. I don't know. I guess. Kim Kardashian, she's not a bad looking female. I'm not going to say, oh, okay, okay. So it's underwear. All right. So there's the underwear. All right. So it's underwear for the ladies. Y'all put that on. And they got the hair in the front and the string in the back. All right. So the hair to cover the box, the string in the ass. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's going to be fly. Make sure you have a nice body now. Listen, this ain't for females who got potato bag bodies, all right? This is for women who got nice bodies, all right? Let me be clear on this, man. This ain't meant for every fucking female, all right? You got to have a nice body to wear something like this. We don't want to see sausage rolls and shit, meat, hamburger meat paws all over the, you know, the hip area, the back fat flapping and all that. We don't want to see that. That's shenanigans. That's not what we want to see. Okay. All right. So shout out to them. They gonna make some money. Once again, there you go right there. They gonna make some money off that. They got the fox hair covering the privates, then the little string in the ass cheeks. All right. So shout out to that. So there it is. That's gonna hit. Yeah, that's gonna hit. All right. So let's see. What in the world? Yo, I don't know, man. AI is taking over, man. So this is what channel is this? Worst of TikTok videos. Worst of TikTok videos. Shout out the worst of TikTok videos. AI is going crazy. So y'all remember Murray with the fucking yeah, was it Murray? I think it was Murray. Well, anyway, one of those talk shows, I think it was Murray, where they did the paternity test and shit. You had the female and the dude there, and they showed the baby on the screen, and the baby, that's the crowd and shit, and like, yeah, the father be like, yeah, you know, I love him, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be my son forever, and all that type. Even when they find out that ain't they boy, they already so invested into the boy, they still crash out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna invest. He's mine regardless. Yeah, dumb shit like that. Fuck out of here. But that's just me. That's my opinion. So, like, and then, you know, you find out the seed ain't yours. Like, she was a fucking slut from jump. So they got this shit with the puppies. I don't know if y'all seen this shit with the puppies. That shit is hilarious, man. Oh my God, check it out, check it out.
All right, here we go. In the case of 8-week-old Midnight, you are not the father. In the case of this 8-week-old brown puppy, you are not the father.
Oh!
In the case of the 8-week-old brown puppy, oh boy, you are not the father.
Oh! Yo, AI is unstoppable, man. Oh my God. Yo, AI is unstoppable. Oh man. Yo, AI is just unstoppable, man. That shit is so funny, man. The Murray skits with the dogs. That shit right there is going viral right now, man. Like so many different platforms have it. It's just so funny to me, man. But shout out shout out to AI, man. That's gonna be it for that social media shit, man. That shit is funny as fuck. All right, let's get into some news. I know we had talked about the shutdown. I like to see what else is going on in the news, man. So let's see. This looks like an interesting story, man. So they said San Diego Zoo gorilla charges at guests, breaks glass of enclosure. See, this is why I don't support zoos or aquariums. I don't believe in them. I think animals should be free. All right. I don't think animals should be at zoos. Now, I understand in some cases animals are protected because they might be endangered, or an animal might be hurt, so they'll save the animal and take it to the zoo. Example, like an eagle, and they'll say something like, well, this eagle can't survive in the wild. If we put the eagle back in the wild, it won't make it, it'll die, shit like that. So I get it, but then don't just capture animals just to be entertaining people, all right? Because that's what majority of zoos do. People want to see the animal, so they can't afford to go to Africa to see the animal, so they'll bring the animal to the people, all right? And then the people say, well, I could go to the San Diego Zoo. I live right here. And they'll fly to San Diego or drive to San Diego, see some apes and stuff and some monkeys and camels and shit. Take Junior and their little princess and, oh, the animal, oh. And the animal is just not happy because it's in a fake habitat behind a fucking glass. Right? This is fuck the animal. I'm gonna get paid. That's what this is, all right? So, as usual, it's a double-headed sword, so I get it, all right? So a 10-year-old Western lowland gorilla at the San Diego Zoo suddenly charged at guests inside its viewing enclosure, smashing a layer of protective glass and stunning onlookers on Saturday. All right, that's what you call fuck around and find out. That's what the fuck that's called. Okay, you gonna fuck around and you gonna find out. So let's hear what they had to say.
Video captured by a witness shows a 10-year-old gorilla named Denny at the San Diego Zoo charging the glass. The impact startling people who saw it happen, but no one was more shocked than Katya Sutil.
We were actually looking down at our cell phones, so we didn't notice that he had taken a running start, jumped, and then launched into the glass, and he hit it with his elbow or his forearm, right into the glass. Directly in front of my face.
Katya was celebrating her birthday at the zoo on Saturday with her sister. The two spent about 20 minutes observing the gorillas, even taking some video of their own minutes before Denny charged.
I was so jolted, I fell back a few feet, and then when I looked up to see what had happened, I just saw the gorilla staring directly at me, making eye contact with me, and then this giant crack. And I mean, this crack propagated probably 6 feet. It was pretty big.
The impact broke the first layer of a 3-layered glass panel. No one was injured, but the force scared Katya and her sister.
There was definitely a moment where I was like, did I like look at you weird and I do something to provoke this somehow.
Denny is a western lowland gorilla, part of a critically endangered species. His third birthday in 2017 even made headlines. As he got older, he transitioned to living with his half-brothers.
The two gorillas were kind of going back and forth, like
See,
kind of taunting each other, joking around.
so like I said before, all right, it's a double-edged sword. All right, people will pay to see the animals at the zoo because it's cheaper to go to the zoo than to fly to Africa to see a gorilla, right? And there's some situations where the species is endangered, all right? Humans want to save the endangered species. They want it to be around, okay? And they will take it out of its habitat, build one around them, which is called a zoo, and they say, hey, well, we're saving this creature, all right? And hey, people will come and pay and take their video and look at gorillas like she did for 20 minutes, all right? She said it out her own mouth. She said, hey, I want to see the gorillas. I'm going to pay my money. And I'm going to look at gorillas for 20 minutes. And I wasn't paying attention, and the gorilla scared me. All right? That's what she said. That's the young lady right there. She said it out her own mouth. She said, I was on my phone, and I guess I looked at it the wrong way. Duh. I mean, you can't just be staring the gorilla in his fucking eyes, because the gorilla's like, oh, yeah? Well, fuck you. All right? I'm going to show you what it is. You just don't do that. Come on, man. You should have learned that in school. All right? So, you don't just be looking people in the eye, animals in the eye either. Eye contact. You don't do that. All right? Well, you know, she ain't paying attention. She on her phone. And the gorilla smashed the screen. Hey, wake up, motherfucker. All right? There it is. Shout out to the San Diego Zoo. That's some funny shit how I called that one, right? All right. Let's see what else we could look at news-wise, because I like news. News, to me, is like the soap opera. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is this? So family says they asked off-duty deputy to call 911 for girl having seizures and said no. All right? So off-duty deputy said he ain't calling 911. How did they know he was an off-duty deputy? That's the first thing. And the second thing is, y'all asked him to call 911. Why you ain't got no fucking phone so you could call 911? So, is the deputy going to get in trouble? He was off duty, but I guess when you take an oath, you're supposed to be always on duty. So this is, once again, this is a double-edged sword, all right? So a family says they asked an off-duty deputy to call 911. Girl's having a seizure. He said, or she, we don't know, no. You're not gonna save the baby? He was like, fuck the baby. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Let's get the full scope. She a pretty looking girl too. I ain't gonna hold you. 11 years old, pretty little girl. Let's see, y'all.
Says they want answers after they say they asked a uniformed officer to call 911 and he said no. The family says it happened while their little girl was having a seizure at a Walmart in East Harris County over the weekend. ABC 13's Shannon Ryan joins us live from the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Or Shannon, this incident is under investigation tonight.
Hey there, Erica. It most certainly is. Deputies, of course, take an oath to protect and serve. It's an oath this family says that deputy failed to uphold. Now, part of their interaction was captured on camera. Right now, we are blurring the deputy's face because at this moment, they're not facing any charges.
it just happened all of a sudden.
Evelyn Orgetta says it's one of the most terrifying moments she's experienced as a grandmother.
Her head kind of just flipped back in the basket and her eyes rolled back.
As her granddaughter, 5-year-old Marissa had what Texas Children's Hospital would later go on to diagnose as a seizure at this East Harris County Walmart Sunday.
So I got down on the ground to help her and to keep her head from hitting on the ground.
She says as her crying family struggled to keep the little girl on her side so she wouldn't choke on her own vomit, they had a tough time directing 911 dispatchers to the Walmart.
Had Marissa ever had seizures before?
No, this was the very first time.
Scared and unsure of the store's exact address, she says they sought out a man in a Harris County Sheriff's deputy uniform, working an off-duty security job for help, asking he...
Now, black man, you fucked up. you fucked up, black man. Now, you in uniform. See, now when we start getting the whole story, man, shit go left. You in uniform. Clearly you see this 5-year-old child needs some assistance. These folks say, sir, can you please give us the address or please help us? And you say, no, my dog. And you in fucking uniform? What you gonna say? I'm off as a police officer, but I'm on as security at Walmart? And you took an oath, dog? You about to lose your fucking job. All you had to do was make a phone call, B. All you had to do was be like, oh shit, is everything okay? My daughter's having a seizure. Too easy. Hold the head, da-da-da. Now I'm on, hey, yo, y'all make sure y'all get some people, send an ambulance too. I got a 5-year-old. She's having seizures, symptoms, conditions. Please, ASAP, right now. And you said, no? Yeah, you a piece of shit, dog. And you took an oath? Wow. Yeah, you done. You done, dog.
Call 911.
The officer then told my son, no, that's what you have your own phone for. Use your phone. What do you think? I can just pick up this walkie-talkie and get some help here for you?
With each plea, she claims his responses grew more and more combative.
Went like this with his finger, and he told me, I don't work for you. I work for Walmart.
All the while, she says little Marissa continued to seize, soaked in her own urine.
Yo!
Swore and took an oath to protect and serve. He did not help. He failed. He sat inside of Walmart, refused to come outside. He refused to call 911. He sat on a chair and refused to move.
In a statement, the sheriff's office telling ABC 13 they became aware of the incident Monday and have opened an internal affairs investigation.
Yo.
Do you think that he should still be working as an officer?
No. No.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if you won't get up off of a chair to come and help, and we've told you a 5-year-old is outside on the ground having a seizure.
That is crazy.
What else are you gonna not?
That is fucking crazy, yo. Yo. Blessings to this girl right here. That's the girl that was having a seizure, man. Yo, could you imagine you going to Walmart? Because I like to envision this happening to me. You go to Walmart, you have your 5-year-old with you, and your 5-year-old princess starts to have a seizure. All right? You do the things that you need to do, because I'm pretty sure this is not the first time, maybe, I'm assuming, that baby girl's having a seizure. Right? So, baby girl having a seizure, and you doing everything you need to do. You see a gentleman in uniform, all right, Most of those police officers, they do off-duty work pulling security, but they're gonna still wear their police uniform, all right? They just not on the clock for the state. They on the clock for Walmart, all right? You still took an oath to protect and serve, all right? The oath is not just for when you on the clock. The oath is, period, your life, all right? That's how it is when you're a soldier. You take the oath as a soldier. You're a soldier 24/7. So even the days you're not in uniform, you're a soldier. Just like a police officer. You're a police officer for 24/7, all right? That's the whole purpose of the oath, all right? So clearly you see this lady needs help. The child is on the floor, throwing up, pissing, can't control her own body functions, dog. Like, do you have kids, my nigga? Okay, even if you don't, just seeing a little girl and you just said, don't you have your own phone? Can you call? You could call yourself and then go back in and sit. The look, the observation of this shit is so egregious and fucked up, dog. You need to be fired. You need to lose your job. You don't need to be a police officer. You don't need to be doing security for Walmart. They should fire you too, because you a piece of shit person, all right? I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck. See, the woman, when they said, do you think he's fired? I'd have been like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah. See, they know the right people to interview, because I'm telling you, if that was me, so, sir, do you think, yeah, he's a piece of shit. He took an oath to protect and serve. The oath doesn't stop when you off the clock. It's an oath. You live the oath. Yeah. If he has kids and that happened to his kid, what's up? Like, you don't want nobody to help? So fuck you and your kid. You need to lose your job and your kids need to suffer because you a piece of shit. See, that's what I was saying. They be like, oh my God, sir, cringe. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. You ain't give a fuck about my child. Anyway, y'all. That's it for the news, man. So listen, this was my 1 hour blast. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I enjoy doing the 1 hour blast. The 1 hour blast, you know, I talk about my life, right? Sports, the money, the news, social media. It's just 1 hour of going live and just giving it straight up. No chaser, no editing, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just get the raw deal. So I enjoy it. I love it. Little bit of a late start to it, but that's okay. So I'm on my way to the gym, about to hit these fucking weights. Gonna do some recording and video of me and, well, I guess not really recording a video. Maybe a picture updates of my weight going up. Been a little bit slacking as far as eating wise today, but it's all good. Still going train hard, put on this weight. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna go grab me something to eat. We gonna hit this weights, all right? I appreciate y'all, love y'all. Thank y'all for joining my live, and just holler at your boy, baby, in the comments. I will comment back. Thank you for all the support, and I will see y'all again tomorrow. Salute, peace.